So in terms of public sentiments, there hasn't been a whole lot of
So I apologize for technical delay.
Hi, my name is Brie O'Sullivan. I'm a PhD candidate at Western University in Canada, studying the use of drones for emergency and routine medical deliveries. I'm actually doing field work right now in Madagascar, which is why this video is pre-recorded, but wishing I could be there with you all today at the forum. I'm also AAMI's liaison to Canada, so today I'll be sharing a brief overview of AAM industry updates here. So there have been a lot of exciting updates in advanced air mobility over the last 6 months here in Canada. Starting with regulatory updates, we are still awaiting the publication of Part 2 of the proposed RPAS and BVLOS amendments to the Canadian aviation regulations, which we were expecting to have published in the fall of this year. However, they have not so far been posted. Upon publication of Part 2, certain provisions are expected to come into effect immediately upon publication, while others will take effect on April 1st of 2025. So hopefully we will have some updates in the coming months on that. The International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO, hosted its inaugural Advanced Air Mobility Symposium, or AAM 2024, from September 9th to 12th, 2024, at its headquarters in Montreal, Canada. The event brought together over 1,700 participants, including government officials, industry leaders, academics, and representatives from international organizations spanning 87 different nations. The AAMI also had a lot of representatives present in person. AAM 2024 marked a pivotal moment in the aviation industry, emphasizing the importance of collaboration among stakeholders to address the challenges and opportunities presented by advanced air mobility. H2 Can Fly is a new federal not-for-profit national consortium launched in November of 2024 at the Canadian Aerospace Summit. Its mission is to accelerate the development and commercialization of hydrogen-based aviation technologies, aiming to reduce the environmental impact of air travel and position Canada as a leader in sustainable aviation solutions. The IART Alliance BVLOS Operations Project, initiated in December of 2024, is a new cutting-edge initiative in Canada aimed at advancing beyond visual line of sight drone operations. It represents a collaborative effort involving various stakeholders, including industry leaders, regulators, and the local government, to create a framework for safe and efficient autonomous drone flights. And finally, in September 2024, Edmonton International Airport launched the second phase of its commercial drone project with Drone Delivery Canada. And this phase introduced a new drone delivery route from the airport to Montana First Nations Accomack Medical Clinic in the city of Leduc. So in terms of public sentiments, there hasn't been a whole lot of updates in the last 6 months. However, a recent survey out of Carleton University in Ottawa found that out of 1,000, and 22 Canadians surveyed, 39.4% were willing to fly on an air taxi after being shown an image of an urban air mobility concept aircraft, along with a short description about UAM. A further 29.1% of participants stated that they would consider it. Factors that seemed to lead to higher levels of support included gender, age, career, previous flight behaviors, and support for other emerging technologies. This study shows that there's a demand for short distance air travel in Canada, but more understanding of infrastructural and regulatory requirements is needed. that's everything we have on the public sentiments section. There are a few different events that are coming up in the first 6 months of 2025. So first, taking place on May 5th, 2025 in Calgary, Canada, the Alberta Aviation, Aerospace and Defense Conference will cover various topics in aviation, aerospace and defense. Scheduled for May 9th to 11th, 2025 in Medicine Hat, Alberta, is the 16th Annual Aerial Evolution Association of Canada's Student UAS competition. This competition brings together student teams from across Canada to showcase their unmanned aircraft systems capabilities. The event fosters innovation and practical skills in UAS technology and is a great opportunity for young professionals and emerging scholars. And finally, the IEEE International Conference on Communications from June 8th to 12th in Montreal will feature a workshop on emerging technologies in aerial and space networks. This workshop will explore advancements in aerial and space networks, including unmanned aerial systems and low Earth orbit satellites. And in conclusion, there are a lot of new regulatory and industry updates, especially, but more need for work in the area of public perceptions and sentiments. So hopefully we can get some more updates on that in the next 6 months. And I'm sure this next year, 2025, will also bring a lot of new milestones, especially with the anticipated release of the new drone regulations in the country. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or wanted to discuss anything else about advanced air mobility here in Canada. Thank you.
You are muted, Farad. You have the floor.